The only other thing actually that happened was when I was with the hospital board, because Sister Therese LeBlanc was worried about Banff either being a Catholic hospital or not.
Right.
And she wondered whether one should actually give up the Catholic image of the hospital, or the constitution of the hospital, or leave it as a provincial sort of like Kenmore is, And I said, look, you used to drive the rats out of the old building you bought when you first came here, And there's so much history, and we lose all the history anyway, because it filters out. Why not keep it as a Catholic hospital and transfer the ownership from the Sisters of St. Martha to the Catholic Corporation? And she said, well, if you could do that, it would be lovely, and we would be thankful forever, and all of this good stuff. And how are you going to do this? Well, it was simple. I went to the church association, all of the different outfits, And I went to them and I said to every one of them, look, if we have a plebiscite, you're going to have people, Catholic hospital in Banff, chaining themselves to Safeway, and big confrontations and all of this. Why don't you all, I'll do a letter and you all sign it, so that all of your organizations, religious organizations, support the idea. And we'll do that. And then we'll give it to the minister, Shirley McLennan. And she looked at it and she said, yeah, it's going to stay a Catholic hospital. That's all there's to it. And there was no upheaval in the community or anything, Because if you have a community like Banff that is so full of transient people back and forth and only here for 3 months and 6 months, they take no interest, and whatever they might think, it doesn't relate to the history of the town, So that happened. Well, now, naturally, because I managed to do that, the Sisters of St. Martha gave me a lifetime membership with the Catholic Foundation of Alberta. Now I got in there, and the next thing I knew, I was president of that outfit. And I had a CEO and secretaries, and back and forth to Edmonton, because the office was in Edmonton,
Right.
So I did this for many years,
Yeah.
Lots of...
You've done a lot of stuff.
and that is still functioning. That is still functioning, except that finally, the last few years, I said to them, it should not be named the Catholic Association of Alberta, it should be the Christian Association of Alberta, because you have the Lutherans and all the other ones in it as well, So they changed the name. So that's what it is now. Then I got out again.
I remember hiking with you up the benches here with Frank Kosa, remember?
Yeah.
When they were trying to, before they built Silvertip, and when they were trying to get that annexed to Canmore. Yeah.
That's right, yeah. We nearly killed him, yeah.
I know.
Yeah, I said to him, well, why don't you come and see the area you're talking about? And we were in good shape, and he had
Peter was in good shape. I was struggling too, but Frank was
and he had a little bit of a puncture, and so we took off here, and I for the first little while went reasonable, and then started to speed up like mad. And this poor guy was dying. And when we were finished, he said, I don't want to have any part of this land. Well,
I think